Okie dokie, so supposed to be a pull day today, but my upper body needs some well-deserved rest. So we're doing squats, and I just want to talk a bit about PRs because I feel like a lot of people look at PRs as like this one set event, but it's way broader than that. Like, first of all, the most important PR of them all is your consistency PR, right? You define for yourself what is consistency. For example, how many days a week do you want to train? And then you take account for yourself how long you've been able to continue that without any gaps in between. So for me, I like to train 7 days a week. I have a consistency PR of, I think it's like something like 300 days at the moment. So that in itself is a big PR for me, right? Like a reason to get up every day and keep training, because every day, it just, the PR increases and I gain more confidence. But also, when it comes to your workout itself, you might not be hitting your 1 rep max PR or your maximum reps PR for like 100 kilo of bench or planche push-ups, or your maximum planche hold, whatever. You might not be hitting those PRs on a daily basis, but still you're hitting different PRs. For example, you can have a volume PR. You can have a volume PR, but do it with less rest, right? Even though it's the same volume as last time. You can do like a training duration PR, right? Or you can do a weekly volume PR. There are so many different things. Weighted, whatever. Band assisted. Band assisted and weighted, right? There's so many different things. But other than that as well, you have PRs. Like today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squat 32 kilos for 5 reps and 3 sets. Controlled post squats, whatever. It doesn't matter. The fact is, I haven't done this yet on tired legs. And today, I have tired legs because I squatted the day before yesterday, so I haven't recovered yet. But hey, my upper body needs some rest as well, so I figured I might go for this. This is gonna feel relatively light. Like, by no means is it an absolute PR. It's not like a wow factor of holy shit, I'm hitting a 1 rep max PR. No. But, even though I've hit this weight before, for the same amount of reps, for the same amount of sets, in the same execution, right? The fact that I'm now doing it with less recovery, with less rest in between, equals a PR. And sure, this is going to be light work. Like, this is my recovery day. I'm doing a light workout. But by looking at the workout and the PRs in this way, I'm getting into this workout and I'm going to go out of this workout fucking excited, because it is true, 32 kilos used to be like, holy shit, big boy weight, I'm nervous for this. But now I'm doing this on a light day because I want to recover for the next day. And you have not only your physical PRs, right? It's also like a mental PR. You have to, find for yourself, be creative with how you can look at your training. And you're not lying to yourself by doing this. It's not like, oh, he's lying to himself with the wrist thing because he just wants to feel like he hit a PR. It's an absolute fact that I haven't done this before, that I could not do this before. So in a way, you just have to, like, everyone is, I think if you're training consistently and you're aiming to improve, you will be improving. It's just, you have to look at it, or you have to know how to look at it to know what you're improving upon, right? And you will be way happier with your training, you will be way more motivated, and you will be able to keep going. So, let's hit the weights today on the squats and get the consistency PR going first of all, but also get this mental PR on the squats themselves. So let's go. Whew, mission complete. Okie dokie, so that is the shortest leg day to date on this channel for sure. But that's not the point, right? The point is, I had the option to stay in bed. I had, a tired upper body, lower body, it was not recovered either. My hips were stiff, my running was feeling heavy, so I had the option to do nothing. But the fact that, you can do something from that state anyway, right? That's what is important because, I went into this workout doing stuff that's not too difficult for me. But still, the fact that I am doing it with a tired body is a mental PR. The fact that I prolonged my consistency PR is a mental PR. So there are so many different things. And I could have stayed down, do nothing today, right? But I would have felt like shit afterwards. Like, damn, did I really not do anything because I was a bit tired? Is that what I'm gonna tell my grandkids? Is that what the main character in the movie would do? Stay down because he's tired? It sounds corny as hell, right? But it's true. Like, if you were to tell shit like this, like, oh, I didn't do anything because I felt tired, if you tell it to other people, you would feel a bit conscious about it, right? You would be a bit hesitant to say that. So when you're telling that to yourself, why not show the same hesitancy, right? Why not, be a bit of ashamed of yourself if you're telling yourself that? Do tell yourself that, like, oh, should I stay in bed today? Like, if you say that out loud to yourself, I'm gonna stay in bed because I'm tired, you're gonna know that you sound like a bitch. And at that point, it's not about doing the most insane workout ever. It's just about getting up and doing something. Because the fact that you're tired and then you do something, that's gonna give you, like I said, that mental advantage and like the mental PR. And you're gonna do your training, you're gonna feel good about yourself, you're gonna be excited because hell, if it's a light training, you're still gonna recover. Tomorrow I'm still gonna feel better, right? And you're gonna, eat your breakfast, whatever, eat your food, take your shower, go to bed excited for the next day to train again. Because guess what? If you can train in like days that you really don't want to do anything, then you can train all the time. And that's what's gonna give you consistency, right? And that's not only for training, that's also for your job, your studies, whatever. If you have the mentality of, okay, I don't want to do it, but let's do something anyway, even if it's not, the ideal quantity of or quality of what I originally wanted to do. Let's do something. Don't let yourself off the hook because you owe it to yourself in the end. But anyway, a lot of yapping, not that much training today, but still, I think it was worth it. Tomorrow we have pool day, so I'll see you for that one. Ooh.